Hey guys, my name is Dr. Melanie Wilson. I'm a Christian psychologist turned homeschooling mother of 6. My kids are now ages 12 to 21, and I have 2 of my kids in college, and when they come home, things can be challenging around the house, keeping everything straight. And even when they're not home, it can be challenging keeping up with all of my kids and all of the chores that need to be done. Can you relate to this? I am going to jump right into talking about the problems that we have with chores. Hey, Emily, and hey, Penny. And I want you to chime in and tell me, yes, this is a problem for me. I am going to turn my camera around so you can see a few slides that I've created. Okay, so I think we have 3 problems when it comes to chores. We know that our kids need to do chores, right? They need to do them. They need to learn responsibility. We need help around our house because it's so much work taking care of everything, plus the kids. And if you're a homeschooling mom like me, taking care of the education of your kids. You can relate. Okay, major problem. Okay, so the first problem I think we have when it comes to chores is setting up the system. Which chores have to be done? How often do they have to be done? Who can do the chores? And this does take time, but I'm going to show you a solution that helps with part of this issue, okay? So setting up the system. Next, motivating our kids to do quality work. Anyone have a problem with that? Motivating your kids to complete the chores and complete them well. Major problem, Emily says. Okay, it has been a huge problem in my house, and I would say that problem number 3 has been the biggest headache that I have had when it comes to chores in my home, and that is checking the quality of the chores. Kids are supposed to get them done. I have used so many chore charts. I have been a guinea pig for every conceivable chore chart on the planet, but still checking the quality of my kids' chores is challenging when I have a number of kids and there are a number of chores that need to be checked on top of everything else. Okay, those are all problems, Penny says. Okay, so let's take a look at a solution that I have found and I am so excited about. It is called Homey App, homeyapp.net. It is an app that you can download from the App Store, from Amazon, from Google Play, and it will help you to manage your kids' chores and their allowance. It was easier to motivate when younger, now almost impossible. And I'm going to talk about older kids in just a minute as we take a look at how the Homey app has solved so many of my chore management problems. The first way that it can solve our problems is knowing where to start. Sometimes if you just have a collection of chores that someone gives you, then you can say, oh, I don't need to do that. Oh, I don't need to do that. And we want to limit our chores to the essentials. We don't want our kids dusting the baseboards every day. That would be silly, right? But I love that the Homey app has some packs of chores that they call them packs that are already ready to go. So you can take a look at the chores that are in the kitchen pack and say, I don't need this, but this is a great idea, and it's already ready to go because it can take time to set up a chore chart, right? Okay, next, Homey provides us with an incentive. The best way to motivate kids to do chores is with not responsibilities, with privileges. I could not think of the word all of a sudden. With privileges. You can see right here at the top that my daughter has to complete her chores for the day before she can watch TV or spend time with her friend. And I can set that up right in the Homey app. So if my other son has screen time set up as his privilege that he has to earn with his chores, okay? So that is one, it is nice. That is one way that we can motivate our kids to do their chores and to do them well. I'm going to talk about that more in just a bit. But the next way is with cold, hard cash. I have used money to motivate my kids for, oh my goodness, a very, very long time. And it works incredibly well. But here is what I did not have before the Homey app. I was trying to manage, well, did you do your chores well enough to earn your allowance for the week? And a lot of times my kids were getting their allowance even though they hadn't completed all their chores or done them very well, because I didn't have a way of staying on top of that. You're basically like a CEO of your home trying to manage all of this. So Homey provides an incentive, a way for you to set up an allowance and tie it to your kids' chore performance. You can also add jobs, and I'm going to show you another way that it provides incentive, okay? All right, and I just want to say that I am going to be giving away a premium and unlimited version of this app to a random person I select who is commenting on this video. So I would love to have your comments. Okay, so the third problem I mentioned was accountability. You've had trouble with that too. Yeah, Penny, I bet you have. It gives them a way to learn how to handle their own money. It does. It is absolutely a money management app, and I'm not going to go into all the features that it has, but it can teach your kids about finances at the same time, which is awesome. So accountability. I do not have time, ladies, to run around checking every single chore that my kids do, and I hate it. I hate doing it. So this feature of the Homey app just rocks my world, and that is you can require your kids to take a photo of their completed chore. So this is the completed clean your room chore. Now, there can still be some hidden junk, right? But at least I see that the beds are made and it looks in reasonably good shape. Okay, so let's look at the next. Isn't that awesome? I love that. I just love it. Okay, so here is a bathroom accountability picture, and I can comment. I can say, you know what? I see that there isn't any toilet paper in there. I want you to replace the toilet paper. I can also say in my description of the chore, I can say, hey, I want you to take a picture of the inside of the toilet, because that is what always tends to get missed. And this isn't coming to the social media world, it's just coming direct to you, okay? So you can correct your kids right there in the app. You don't have to go find them. You don't have to be calling for them. You can do it right from your app, which is amazing. And then it also it is so cool, Penny. It also allows family communication. So, sometimes when your child hasn't done something they're supposed to do and they have a reason for it, and maybe it involves another family member, I can have a communication with my entire family about something that needs to be done or something that isn't done. And other people can chime in. They can see that conversation. And so I don't have to use a messenger. I don't have to use a messenger app. I don't have to text everyone. It's right there within the app, and everyone can see what is going on. You totally need this in your life. Selena, I agree with you. I think you do. I adore this app. Okay, so let's get right down to the details. The amazing news for you ladies is that this app is free. You can have up to 3 accounts. So you could have yourself and 2 of your kids on the Homey app, and you basically have all of the functionality that I was showing you with up to 3 people, yourself included, okay? And they can use it on any device. I have a son who does not have a phone, and he uses it on his iPad. So it works beautifully. But there is a premium app. It is the unlimited app that I'm going to be giving away to a random commenter. And this allows you to create custom accounts. Why does that matter? There is the functionality. You can see right at the top here where it says jobs. You can also give your kids paid jobs. So you might say, you know what? I want you to wash my car and I will pay you $10 if you detail the whole thing, or mow the grass or something like that. You can even use this, ladies, for school and other responsibilities. As far as responsibilities and chores, I add music practice to this. I even add things like hygiene for one of my kids who will remain nameless, who needs that reminder. So you can do that, but you cannot, let's say I give my kids a school task. If my child doesn't have a custom account, they cannot finish a job, which would be a school task, before responsibility. And it just gives your child a lot more flexibility. So you can tailor it to your child's maturity level with a custom account. My husband is on there. Yes, he is. Yes, yay, free. The jobs tab is great because kids are very motivated by doing jobs, and they can see their paid jobs as well as their chores right there in the app. Okay, so the next functionality that you get with a paid account is that you can deduct or add funds. This is huge. When I just came home a little while ago with some groceries, my youngest son met me at the door without even being asked and started putting all of the groceries away. He did not call his siblings to come help him. He just did it. In my mind, that deserves a bonus. So I can add $1 to his account and say, thank you for that excellent, excellent behavior. By the same token, I can say, you know what? You didn't do something I specifically asked you to do, or your behavior was really not good, so I can deduct money right there. I know, yay for him. It is very motivating. You can also, this is amazing, with these older kids that I have, I can connect their checking account right to the app. So it's not just virtual money, it's real money that I can send immediately to their account. And I had a request on one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, I believe, to talk about how we can motivate our older kids, like adult kids. And this is how I am using it, okay? I think that if we start, especially when our kids are around for a longer period, like over summer break, I think we add them, mine aren't in here right now, but we add them to the Homey app, we give them an allowance and promise that they will be making money if they do their chores. And we can also hold them accountable right there in the family chat portion of this app if they aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. It tends to motivate these older kids. See, I take allowance away from my older kids when they have jobs, but now I'm going to reinstate it because I want them to be motivated to get their chores done. It is amazing. I'm so glad you agree, Selena. Okay, so how much is the unlimited account? It is $4.99 a month, or, which in my opinion is a small price to pay for your chore checking sanity. Or if you want to save money, you can pay just $49.99, and that is for an annual subscription. Let me just say that the customer service, the tech support for this app is outstanding. I have had problems in the past, and I mean, I get an immediate response. They are wonderful to work with. Yours use their, I know, Penny, I know. She says they use their jobs as an excuse for not doing anything at home. So exactly, it is a good price, and I will be giving away one of those unlimited accounts for you for a year, so you will have access to it. Okay, switching around. Any other questions that you have for me before I say goodbye? I love this app. I would say that it wouldn't be as useful for your youngest kids. If they don't have a device that they use consistently, they're not going to get the notifications. I love the notifications. When I message everyone, then they get a notification. If I add a chore or responsibility, they get a notification. I get a notification when things get completed. I can look and see what still is not complete today or this week, or how many chores has my daughter completed as part of her responsibilities. You only have one teen at home. It might work for you. Denise, exactly. So you should try the free account and, just go for it. Give it a shot. Hey, Selena, you are so welcome. I am thrilled to be sharing this with you. When I find something that is a game changer for me, I have to share it out. So thank you so much for joining me. Share this video with your friends whom you think would appreciate an app like this. And I bet that is a lot of your friends, okay? That is going to be it for me today. Thank you so very much for joining me. I will be checking back later to announce the winner of the unlimited subscription. Bye-bye.